Just found this bottle. I don't know what it's from. Let's see. No deposit, no return. It's like B and 69. And then right beyond here I found some tanks here. I'm not sure if they're boiler tanks or water tanks. There's one, two, there's a few more over here actually. Yeah, there's like 4 tanks laying here. It's like they were just tossed here. That one looks like it has some insulation around it too. And I'm finding signs of something man-made. Look right here. There's some concrete posts. Place that there. There's 1, 2, another one toppled over there. So something once stood here, I believe. Maybe some type of little tower or a small structure, maybe a water tank. It's a really neat area though. There's a bundle of barbed wire. And looks like what the heck is going on back here? There's a book about lizards. And another like little shelter here with a dinosaur on top. This may be for kids, I don't know. There's clothing in there. Look at this. I even found this old doorknob. Wow. It's like a treasure trove back here of so many random interesting things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is probably a little kid's fort or shelter or something, but yeah, it just never ends. There's just more and more to see. Well, I couldn't help myself. I went back and got it. I just felt this needed to be rescued. So I trekked back, carried it here, and I'm taking it home with me. This was tossed in the junk and just laying there rotting. So I'm not going to restore it. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Find a good place for it in the yard, and it will be a yard ornament, yard decoration. I also decided to take this handle with me too, that we found by the dinosaur. You can see the old skeleton keyhole, and a little bit of the original paint is there too. So yeah, it's just a cool little piece. So they'll go hand in hand. So if you guys were shouting in the comment section, go back and get that or take that, save it, I heard you. I went back and got it. Now I have to carry it all the way back to the car, so I'm going to continue onwards, heading back towards the lake, towards the car. If I do find anything along the way, as always, I'll bring you back to share it with you. Otherwise, I'm going to get back to the car, drive to a nearby location to find the other, other things that we are supposed to be on the lookout for, because otherwise it's going to be a terribly long walk. So, it's not like me to do that, but something was saying that needs to be saved. Welcome to the second location of the viewer suggestion video. This is probably going to be the part 2 area, and I didn't realize it brought us to a type of museum. This is known as the Marine Corps League and Museum, and I don't know much about it. I don't think it's open currently, but there are a few things worth checking out. Obviously right in front of us is this really amazing looking military tank, but there are some unique features that I passed on the way in, made out of stone and involving water. So we're going to walk around here and see what there is to see, because the pictures that I saw, I believe, are of this location. So we were up in the woods in that way towards the lake, and I was able to drive to this exact location. So let's walk around, check it out, and see what there is to see. I often see tanks in certain towns. I know Dunmore has one, I believe Troop, and some other towns. They usually have them on display like a little memorial. But this one just sitting here in the parking lot, and I don't know anything about it. There's no information here. I'm sure someone could identify it, but it looks like it is at least statically preserved. It looks like it has a fresh paint job on it, and it's been taken care of. I always dreamed about riding on one of these, how cool it would be just to kind of plow through whatever's in front of you, and it'd just be a really cool experience. But it is sitting here though to check out, right next to a water feature. This one's actually, yeah, it's on, has like some almost like ramps to stop it from rolling. And this is part of what I was talking about. There are some stone walls here and some culverts that go under the property. I mean, this looks like it's, you know, really well done with how they constructed it. You don't want to sit on top of here though. Not big enough to go through, but it does continue on. And where it leads to looks pretty impressive. Guess I'll keep you guys rolling and we'll do this together. Doesn't say anything about that you can't be here on the grounds, at least, so we're going to take advantage of that. So here's the other side. Water comes out, goes into a modern corrugated pipe, continues underground, and it opens up down here to a pretty impressive little funnel, I guess you would want to call it. Oh, it looks like it's actually sustained some damage. So this wall was standing here and it broke off. Let's get down a little closer. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this wall was standing here, going right across. And then it makes its way down into there. It's like a black hole. But there is light on the other side. We will be able to see the other side, but that is really cool construction though. I mean, this is, you know, it was built to last. I don't know how long it's been here. I'd imagine probably 1800s, if not earlier. But it's right here though, next to the museum. Got the flag blowing in the wind. And we'll see if there's any signs or any information up there about the museum itself. Again, I don't believe it's open. There's no one here. But I actually never knew it was here. Like when he told me about this place and these pictures, I didn't know it was part of a museum. So even on Google Maps, this is not listed as a museum. It just looked like a house with a parking lot. So learning something new all the time. Looks like they preserved this tree here by paving around it. And there's the exterior of the wall. So that water in that culvert tunnel is going underneath the parking lot and comes out over there, which we will check out in just a moment. So here's the building. It says WPA 1936-1937. That's when the building was constructed. I imagine these culverts may be earlier than that. Actually, nice scene here with the flag blowing. It says warning, no trespassing private property, Marines. So those may be only open certain occasions, maybe by request. That I don't know. I will try to find any information regarding it. Marine Corps League, Semper Fidelis, I believe. Let's see what this is. Memory of those members of the U.S. Navy submarine service who gave their lives in pursuit of their duties. You can see the moon in the distance there. Not sure if you make it out. There's actually an airplane right there and one passing the flagpole right now. It's like they're chasing each other. It's going right past the moon. The front of the lot here, it's a type of, looks like a large, maybe a machine gun? Or maybe it was like a rocket launcher, not really sure. But it's shooting off into downtown Scranton. Now the whole front of this property has this stone wall. And I don't think we could get down from here. But there are steps over here. And as you can see, that archway there of stone looks really cool. So here is the other side of the stone culvert. The water's flowing out. It's like a little tunnel, and it's even lined with stone, the whole channel, and then it makes its way down underneath that archway into a more modern culvert under the roadway, eventually making its way into the drainage tunnels and eventually the Lackawanna River. Nice cascading waterfalls on the way down. And it disappears under the ground. Now we can actually get down there, and I'll give you a view looking upwards. It's pretty incredible. And here it is from here. Beautiful location. Another plaque here, WPA 1936. Below that, it's hard to read. It looks like it says Horkins. Horkins fails. Horkins fails. Now, if this was constructed in 1936, then obviously I am incorrect, but typically around that time it would be much more modern construction, but maybe they built it to look old, but I still think this may be 1800s construction. But here's a nice little window that allows you to check it out. Really, it's kind of impressive, you know, to have this flowing through the property. Well, mystery solved. But as I confirmed, it does go underneath the ground. Here's a storm grate, and the water is flowing down there, so it's, you know, using gravity going downhill, eventually making its way down into a much larger complex of drainage pipes and tunnels. But yeah, this is quite beautiful. It's just lack of a better word. But this is what you see as you come up the hill. This is the kind of driveway for it. So I mean, it is, as far as I know, open to the public. There's no gates, there's no posted signs other than the door of the property, the building. So if you wanted to come here and check it out on your own, like I am from the outside, respectfully, you can certainly do so. There's some steps here too. Alright, I'm going to make my way back up towards the tank, and I think we'll be able to finally wrap up this video. So, I'm going to snap a few more photos along the way, and you'll be able to see that photo montage as well. Just made another quick discovery right across from the building, which is part of the parking lot now. This used to be a baseball field. Here is the backstop. You can see the curvature of the fence here. And home plate would be somewhere over here. So yeah, this is a former baseball, maybe softball field, but yeah, I just saw this kind of protruding here. It's covered in vines. Well, that sun is bright. It turned out to be such a gorgeous day. Well, here we are. If you made it this far, I first want to thank you for sticking it out and to see what all this had to entail, because this was, again, a viewer suggestion from a year ago. Finally made it here, and I was not disappointed. So first off, a special thanks to the viewer who did reach out to me to tell me about the lake area and this area, because it was equally as awesome. Knowing the history of the lake being tied into the Pennsylvania Coal Company is really cool. Going through the woods there, finding those structures, the bathrooms, you know, it's just really bizarre. I was not expecting that. And then further in the woods, it got even crazier with the outdoor living room / activity area, the outdoor bathroom with that brand new bathroom chair, and then those cars that are back there, the cars that are crushed. I still don't know how they got there, how they're in that position. And then even finding that tricycle. I mean, the tricycle, I just felt compelled to take it, you know, and to rescue it and give it a new life, so to speak. So with that aside, if that was the only thing we checked out today, it would have been a fantastic day, fantastic video. But then to come here and to find out there's a museum here and this beautiful stonework and the water features, it just blew me away. I mean, this is all right here in Scranton. I didn't even realize it. We got the tank here, we got views, we got, you know, the museum. It just has so much to offer, and it just goes to show that you don't know what you're going to come across or what you could experience or enjoy unless you get out and do it. So, you know, it never hurts to get out and take a chance. Even if it didn't work out, it's just another day out to get some fresh air. But this was by far one of the craziest, best adventures I've been on in recent times, especially in 2021. This will be hard to beat. I still don't know what I came across in the woods. It was just really weird and random, but really cool. So anyways, guys, if you have any comments, questions, thoughts, feel free to share them down below. I had a great time today. Hopefully you did as well. And maybe we'll be back in the future to do some more exploring through the woods. I'm pretty sure there's probably more stuff out there. I was getting almost like too many squirrel moments. I was like, should I go this way? Should I go that way? What's over here? What's over here? The video turned out to be obviously a longer video, but I couldn't pass up not sharing those things with you. So like I said, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I definitely appreciate it, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next video. So just out of curiosity, what was the craziest thing that we saw today? Was it, what am I looking at? Did I just find something else? Video's not over yet. I just found something else during my outro, and we're gonna investigate it. This is just kind of up behind the museum here, and there's a road here, and there is something man-made. Things just got more interesting. This video is never gonna end. And if you guys left early, you're missing out on some bonus material. So it always pays to watch to the end. Okay. Something is here. Okay, so you see like a wall here, but there's much larger ones up ahead. I'm trying to piece together what this is or could be or was. Reminds me of like an incline or something. They do go up in elevation, and they're pretty big. Oh wait, there might be a structure back there. What? Oh my god. This looks like something from it could be an incline plane, maybe something for a breaker or tipple, maybe. there's different levels, elevations here. Now these walls aren't terribly high. They're only waist height, but they do go 20, 25 feet in length. But there is something up there. I don't know what it is from here. I'm kind of biting at the nails here, trying to show everything but not miss anything at the same time. I will do some digging, which I would have already done as you're watching this video. Some people did let me know of some old maps and websites to use to try to see historic images, so I'm going to look to see if I can find anything for this area to see if there is something situated here. But this is 100% man-made. There's even more of them up here, but this one's kind of buried. Oh yeah, there's definite signs of activity here. There's something else here with some bolts coming out of it. Okay, maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Look straight ahead in the middle of the image. Where all that green is, the nature's carpet, I could have sworn that was a roof made out of wood, and that there was like openings underneath it, which there could be, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it's natural. But something, I don't know, something seems a bit off here. There's a metal chair here. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to come back. So here's, looks like a man-made wall. Maybe first glimpse that looks man-made, but I don't think it is. Darn it. But let's take a closer look at it. There's a metal folding chair. I'm not taking that home with me. That could stay here. Oh, I thought this was like a structure or something, and I thought it went in. Well, it does go in, actually. There's actually smoke balls here and stuff. That does go in. My flashlight's back of the car. I'm gonna have to return. There's no way anyone could fit in there unless it was dug out, but it looks like it may go in somewhere. But on top of the nature's carpet, there is like an anchor bolt here, a few of them. So it is natural, but men were here. You know, something was used here, something was anchored here. So it's not a total loss, so to speak. Let's see what's under here. Yeah, that one just is like a crevice. Let me go on top of here and see. There's some garbage here too. What's that? Creamy balsamic craft. Huh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further. This will be a whole nother video for a future date. This looks like it will lead up towards where the outdoor living room is, I think. But I'm almost certain we'll find more stuff if we come back. So, oh, look at this. This is a pretty cool trail here. It crosses the creek bed here, but it's just a long straightaway. It's actually, yeah, this is an incline slope, I'm pretty certain. Oh yeah. If that's not, I'd be willing to put some money on it. This is an old incline slope. It's straight and narrow going upwards, and it's right in line with those concrete things that we saw. So this may have been a haulage slope for coal. It could have been a number of things. Yeah, 100% this is okay. Now it's making sense. So we got the anchor bolts here, and those concrete things are down there. So that's probably the base of it. And then that came uphill and continues. So yeah, most likely for the Pennsylvania Coal Company. Wow, I can't believe we just stumbled upon that. See, aren't you glad you stuck around for the bonus material? Alright, so I am going to officially wrap it up here. This is going to require a whole other video. I do want to walk that incline and see where it takes us. I do know it goes towards the lake, but if we're finding stuff here, most likely there's stuff further back there in the woods. So feel free to comment down below. Let me know if you want to see a follow-up here. And I'm going to have to probably do it sooner than later, otherwise it's going to be grown in and hard to see anything. But oh, I'm really glad we found this, because that kind of ties into the lake and the information that we learned in the beginning of the whole video. So good job to you guys and to me for keeping our eyes peeled. All right, now to get back to the vehicle and get back home and start editing. So once again, thank you so much for watching and joining me today. I'll see you real soon in the next video.